What is up, you guys? We're gonna be talking about drugstore products. I'm so excited about. They're different ones that I feel like are kind of underrated. Maybe they don't get enough love on YouTube. Some are newer, some are older. It's a mix. I'm excited. And you're gonna get to see most of these on my face today too. I'll put them on and we'll talk about what's on my lips too. I have been excited about this video for a while. I've been planning it for a while. And to be honest, I've got like 25, I'm only mentioning 10, but I have like 20 other products sitting to the side that I weeded out that I think I'm gonna mention in maybe like a part 2 next month for this video, because I just feel like 20, 30 products is too much in one video like this. So stay tuned for more. I've got a lot more, but I'm excited about them. And I'm also excited to thank, I knew I'd say it wrong, to thank today's video sponsor, which is Casetify. I've been using Casetify cases for years. I love this like tortoiseshell one that I have. I've got a lot of cute ones, but they just launched an Android collection. I know so many of you guys have been asking about it. You're like, I don't have an iPhone. Does Casetify make other? They do now. So strap on in, because I've got a couple of cute cases I want to show you. But that's the thing I love about Casetify. They have so many different options of phone cases, whether you want to have a cute print, your favorite color, you can get them customized with your name or your monogram. You can do so many different things with these cases. But I also appreciate their Chi-Tech 2.0 technology, where they're drop test approved for like a lot of feet. Some of them are approved for 6 feet, some are for 9 feet, some are for 5 feet. I'm gonna show you my drop test with my phone with my case because I trust it. I know that nothing's gonna happen. I've been using these for years. I drop my phone multiple times a day like most of us do. I've never had an issue. I've never had cracked screens, scratches, anything like that. It is incredible. Plus, I think it's cool that their impact and ultra impact cases are made from 65% recycled and plant-based materials. They use 100% recycled packaging. They use ink made from soybeans. I just think that's also cool. And their cases have an antimicrobial coating, which kills 99% of germs on your cases. So it keeps them germ-free, which I think is pretty necessary. So I mentioned that they launched new cases for Android. They have them for the S22, the Z Flip, and the Pixel. So get excited if you've been waiting a while for Casetify to finally make cases. They finally are. It's so exciting. But I want to show you some really cool Droid cases that I've got. I'm actually going to be passing these on to a family member who has a Droid, but I love this one that's got clouds on it. I think it is so pretty. It's like those cloud mirror selfies, you know? I also really like this one that has the stickers. Remember those stickers from back in the day that like had the scratch and sniff? That is the most amazing, like when I look at that case, it makes my childhood just like come back to my, like flooding back into my brain. Also, I got this floral print I actually already have on a case for my own phone because I think this floral print is so dainty and pretty. And it's one that I get a lot of compliments on when I'm out and about using my phone when I've had that case on. This one I had personalized to say mama, which I just think is cute. So there's so many different options, and now they don't only just have them for iPhones, they also have them for Droids. I think that is so exciting. So if you have been excited to check them out, I will have the link right at the top of the description box. You can get 15% off your order by going to casetify.com/Jessica Braun to get that 15% off. You guys know I don't take sponsorships lightly, and I work with brands and companies and products that I genuinely use, believe in, think are awesome, think are doing awesome things. Casetify is one of those brands for me. That's why I've continued to take sponsorships from them, and I really do love their cases. I've gotten a lot of family and friends to end up buying a case from Casetify because they are really that good and they're so cute. Thanks again, Casetify, for sponsoring this portion of the video. Now let's chat about drugstore makeup faves. Let's start with some of my faves. So Milani SPF BFF. This is such a high-end feeling sunscreen for your face. I just think it's so good. It says it's an SPF 30 primer. And that's really how I use it. If you're someone that, you know, puts sunscreen on your face every day, it's nice if you're gonna go in with makeup to know that it's gonna work well with makeup. And I have a lot of sunscreen favorites, but this is by far my favorite drugstore one that I have. And I like it because it doesn't pill up under makeup. It doesn't leave a white cast. Even though it comes out white, it goes on like a regular moisturizer. It doesn't, you know how like some sunscreens, as you keep rubbing it in, it's just continually white and it takes forever. This blends in the way a normal moisturizer would. And so I love that. You don't really feel like you're putting on sunscreen. You know what I'm saying? I feel like I'm talking fast. Slow down, Jess. I'm gonna tell you what's on my lips. I didn't use lip liner though. I feel like it still looks okay, so we're just kind of rolling the dice here. So another primer that I really, really enjoy, and when I first tried this, I was like, but the more I've tried it, I'm like, actually, it's really good. It's from Revlon, which, RIP question mark? Like, I know they filed for bankruptcy, but does that mean they're just gonzo? Or I know there's usually like different things you can do. So are there any other Revlon products? No, this is the only one. So just in case, if you see it, snag it because it's really good. The Rose Glow Face Gloss, it says it's 80% water. And I think like when I first tried this, I was like, okay, but if it's 80% water, what am I paying for? You know what I mean? But this looks like a really beautiful illuminating primer. Because it is water-based and it's really just thin, it blends in really fast, it dries down really fast, but I feel like it just gives this gorgeous glow to the skin that you can still see through when you put like foundation on top. And that's why I really like it. Again, this one reminds me of high-end primers that I have and that I've used over the years. It just feels very high-end. I feel like with any of these products, if I were to do like a blind test and not be told which was drugstore, which was high-end, any of these would feel like high-end. I haven't decided what I'm calling this video. I'm like toggling in my mind between drugstore hidden gems and or drugstore products that perform like high-end, and that these all do. So anyway, you already know what title I chose. Maybe I just put both in the title. We'll see. Oh my gosh. I was trying to be healthy today and I ate a salad, but then Tyler, he was eating a salad too, and he was like, well, do you want chicken to put in it? I'm like, yeah. So he made chicken nuggets. I'm like, I think if I put chicken nuggets in it, it's not quite as healthy. Well, I know that it's not quite as healthy, but boy, was it good. But I had finished my salad by the time the chicken nuggets were done, so then I just had a plate of chicken nuggets. It's a balancing act, guys. We all know that. I can't eat chicken nuggets and not think of my childhood. Okay, anyways. This foundation is one of the only foundations I have owned in the past like 5 or 6 years that I've like actually finished up. That does not happen. So it's the L'Oreal Age Perfect Radiant Serum Foundation. It's what I'm wearing today. This is the foundation I go to when I'm like, I just want my skin to look good. I don't want to think about it. It's this. It blends in like a dream. I love applying it with a sponge. It just, like you can tell I'm wearing makeup, but it doesn't look makeup-y, but it still has good coverage. It is stunning it's just stunning, you guys. If you have not tried this, I've talked about this off and on for years. Go try it. See if you can find your shade. So my thing is their shades are really weird. I have 15 Rose Ivory, which I can only find some of the time, and it's pretty good. That's what I'm wearing today. That's the one that has like this much left. But then I bought 30 Beige Rose, and Beige Rose looks lighter than Rose Ivory, and it's 30 versus 15. So I don't know. Regardless, I love this. I've obviously repurchased it. I'm gonna try this shade next. It also does say it's got antioxidants, a concentrated serum, and SPF of 50. I wouldn't trust this as your only SPF, but I mean, hey, I'll take extra SPF all day, you know? It's so good, you guys. I even think the packaging, if they ever discontinue this, L'Oreal, you better not. You'd better not. Like if I were away from home and I had forgotten my makeup bag and I went to the drugstore, that's the foundation I would seek out. And then I'd be ecstatic that I have another one of it because I love it. Okay, this lip balm I bought because one of you guys, I think, DM'd me about it, and it was at Target, and I was like, all right, I'm gonna try it. And I freaking love it. Love it. It's from Naturium. It's their Phyto Glow Lip Balm. I'm considering this drugstore because I think the price of this is around $10 or $12. This brand is a skincare brand though, and some of the prices get a little bit higher, so take it for what it is. But this is the clear one. It makes my lips feel so moisturized, but it's still kind of glossy. So it reminds me of the Laneige Lip Glowy Balm in that it's a lip balm, but I can like wear it out and feel like put together. You know what I mean? I know they have a couple of like shades though. I will eventually buy some of the colored ones, but this is like the most perfect purse lip gloss / lip balm. It's so good. It is a little bit stickier, so it doesn't feel as much like a lip balm, but it's not sticky. I don't want that to turn. It's not a sticky thing, but it's not the same texture. It's just like Aquaphor, if you will, which I also love. Do you guys remember when this was like all that I used on my eyes a few years ago, and I forgot I had it, and I filmed the last video I think I put up on my channel was a declutter, and I got rid of like, I'm not joking, 80% of an entire drawer of makeup. It was all like my brow stuff, mascaras, liners, single shadows. Now that I can actually see what I have, I rediscovered this bad boy. Please run out and go buy this. It's like $3, first of all. It's the Maybelline Single Shadow in Dusty Rose. It's all I'm wearing on my eyes today. It is that perfect shade of like peachy pink with a little bit of shimmer, but it's not too peachy, not too pink, not too shimmery. it's perfect. It's one of those simple, one single shadow look. I love this so much, you guys. I can't believe I just totally forgotten about it. I will repurchase again when I run out. I hope it's still available and like out there. I guess I should have looked it up. Where's my phone even at? I'm amazed, like back when I was teaching, I would get comments that are like, I can't believe you say ain't or y'all, or like something I would just say flippantly. People would be like, you're a teacher and you talk like that? I'm like, okay, first of all, teachers don't know everything. We're not perfect. Like it was always so weird to me when people were like, I can't believe. I'm like, okay, simmer down. I don't buy backups of things, really. I mean, I'm trying not to. This is one I would buy backup. Like if I knew it was being discontinued, I'd be like, okay, we're gonna have to buy some more. Yeah, $3.99 at Target. It has 3 stars like everywhere. I'm telling you, this shade is really good. Yep, still available. I might buy a fresh one. I've had this one a hot minute, a few years anyway, but yeah, it's so good, you guys. I just love it. I will say, like, you can't go into this thinking, oh, it's gonna feel like a super juicy Urban Decay shadow. Like that's just not how it is, but it's really, really good, and I just love the end look. So big fan. So excited to have rediscovered that. I haven't tried like a bunch of the single shadows to know like other shades that are worth it. So comment below if there's another Maybelline single shadow that you're like, oh my gosh, you need to try, because then we can all see that. Let's talk about what's on my lips. So this, I don't think I've heard anyone talk about. In fairness though, I feel like I haven't been watching as much like YouTube, Instagram, and TikTok with a newborn in the house as I usually do. So maybe everyone's talking about it and I just don't know, but it's the CoverGirl Exhibitionist Ultra Matte. That's what I'm wearing. I have the shade All A Buzz on. This is one of those warmer red lipsticks, and these are matte, but like, are they? I've had this on now for probably 30 minutes. Honestly, I don't even know that, now that I'm like really looking at it, I don't know that I would consider this fully matte, but it's so comfortable. It's so pigmented. It's really thin. It's a good lipstick. Again, it feels very, very high end if I were blindfolded. So the other shade I was wearing in, what video was it? It's this bright pink one I was wearing. Oh, it was a drugstore haul. And it's the shade Wink Wink. Now this is such a bright fuchsia pink that I don't know how often I would really wear it. It was fun to wear in a video, but it's just really bold. It's really bold. But then Sweeten Up is similar to All A Buzz, but it's like, it's a red, but it's a blue toned red, which is absolutely, that's typically the kind of red I go for. But I figure since I'm wearing like orangey tones, the warm tone red makes sense. Honestly, I don't know that I would have paired red with this at all. I don't think it goes well, but I wanted to be wearing one of the lip products I mentioned, and I didn't have like a nude choice here. You know what I mean? Now that I'm saying that, I really should look for a nude shade in this line since I like it so much. Also, this tank is from Target. I got a size large. I want it to be a little bit looser, but I love the like detail of it, and I love that it's like a normal strap and then something a little different. It's just, and it's comfy. I feel like a lot of the tank tops I have for summer are like dressier, and I'm like, why don't I have comfortable tank tops to wear that aren't fitted? I want them to be looser, and so this was a good one. I'll link, they had a few shades. I'm contemplating buying another shade. We'll see, because like I said, I have like no comfortable tank tops, but I really like it. I think you will too. Where to go next? Okay, this blush is a newer addition to my life, but it's from Physicians Formula, and it's their Butter Believe It blush, specifically in the shade Pink Sands. Now this shade is not gonna work for every skin tone, so keep that in mind. First of all, I would recommend any of the Physicians Formula blushes, but just know if it looks like there's an overspray on it, there is, and it'll go away like the first time you use it. However, this one didn't have an overspray. It really is all these different shades, and I like that you can mix it all together, or you can do like separate parts, but I just mix it all together, and it's the most perfect peachy pink color. And again, if you have fairer skin like I do, it's one that you can't really go too overboard with, which I appreciate. I can just go ham and know that it's gonna look pretty good, you know, what I think is pretty good. It's just so good, and this formula is really good. I have the other one from this newer line. I don't like it as much, but again, I think that's more of a skin tone thing. That one has some deeper mauves, so if you do have a deeper skin tone, you'd probably really like it because it's the same formula, just obviously different colors. So I really like this. A lot of people talk, of course, about the Physicians Formula butter bronzers and their butter blushes, but this one is so good, and the packaging is so pretty, and the smell, there is a slight smell, but it's not nearly as strong as some of their other ones. You know what I'm talking about. Another lip product that is so good, And I don't even know really if these are like underrated hidden gems because I feel like people are talking about these, but I had to mention them anyway, okay? It's the Maybelline Superstay Vinyl Ink. I have two shades here. I have number 20 Koi, which is like a pinker tone, and then this red, number 50 Wicked. These are so, again, they're full color lip products, but they're really, really comfy in that they kind of keep this vinyl glossy look to them, and they're just a really good lip product. They're so, so good. I feel like it's been a while since I found a product like this at the drugstore that I felt really strongly about, and this is a really good launch. So wanted to mention it because I just think they make your lips look juicy, but still have that full lipstick color. Because like me, I got lined lips. I have since I was a kid. Like even my daughter Genevieve, I was looking at her lips and I'm like, she has lined lips too. Like, and she's 4. So it's just, that's just the way our lips are. Anyway, my point is I feel like these can make your lips look really nice and you don't see the lines as much. You know what I mean? Okay, another one, and I may have mentioned this like a year ago in a previous drugstore hidden gems video, but I'm mentioning it again because it's so good. This is the Flower Day Glow Illuminating Glaze. This is basically a cream highlighter, but look at how beautiful that looks. Especially if you're gonna be in the sun, you're trying not to put as much powder on your face maybe. Even if you did powder your face, but you wanted to add back in that glow, this will pile on top of a powdered face really, really well, but it also, I mean, you can use it alone. It's one of those products that makes your skin look like a supermodel. Not that I look like a supermodel, but you know what I'm talking about. I reference supermodel off duty a lot because I feel like a lot of us, and this is, I guess I'm just speaking for me, you know, you see pictures of them in magazines or online, whatever. In magazines, who gets magazines? But you know what I mean? And they'll have no makeup on, or at least you think that, but their skin just looks perfect and it's glowing in the right spots. So my guess is they've got like sunscreen on, a little bit of concealer here and there, and maybe like a highlight. And I remember hearing, was it Khloe Kardashian talking about it? And she was saying something like, you know, she's really into the like no makeup look, but just putting on highlighter because she knows like that really does look good, and it does. So anyway, this gives me that look. I love it. You'll never run out of it. It would go bad before you ever would, but I just love the look it gives. I put it on my brow bone too, and it's just beautiful. Last but not least, this mascara. This is the Essence Volume Stylist mascara. This does not smudge or flake. It holds a curl, it volumizes. It's pretty much what I'm wearing most days for years. It's the best. It's my favorite, even over any high-end mascara I've tried. This is the one that I've repurchased more than anything. Now, the reason I'm considering this more of a hidden gem, kind of underrated, is because the Lash Princess line is definitely Essence's like hit mascara line, and I actually just repurchased the green writing Lash Princess because I do like that one too, but retrying that one versus this one is still, in my opinion, better. So if you like volume and a curl, this is the one, man. It's the one. Now, it does say it's this lash extension mascara. It's got lengthening fibers. I do think it lengthens a little bit, but it's just an all-around everything I want in a mascara. I can wear this like if we went to Disney World and it was that humidity. This does not budge. It's awesome, and it's not even waterproof, but like it is. That's everything, you guys. Like I said, I have a whole bunch more I could mention, but I'm gonna hold off. Stay tuned for that video. Subscribe if you haven't yet subscribed, because I will do that. I need to just take a picture so I remember. But I hope you enjoyed. I have all of these linked below. And again, I try to mention this from time to time. If you do use any of the links that I provide down in the description box, I do get a small commission from wherever you're buying from. So thank you ahead of time for the support. If you decide to use them, of course, you don't have to use them. You can search for these all on your own or just go to the store, etc. You know that. I love you all. Thanks for watching. I have a drugstore makeup playlist if you want to check out some more of these. Got lots of videos coming up, and thanks for hanging out with me today. I need to get some more coffee, but you guys put me in a good mood, so thank you, because today it's been a weird week. I'll get into it in a vlog, I'm sure, but it's been a weird week, so it was nice to just sit down and chat with you guys. And again, thanks to Casetify for sponsoring a portion of this video. If you want to get 15% off your order, you can go to casetify.com/Jessica Braun. I will have that linked right at the top of the description box if you want to check it out. And thank you guys for watching. I love you guys, and I will see you guys in my next one. Bye.